Everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people. It's WORIMI. An absolute pleasure to have you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies here with us today. Really, just when we thought we were going to have a couple of quiet days, oh my goodness, no rest at all. Okay, entertainment only. What I first want to do, a little bit of housekeeping. Just want to remind you, if you're in the US or if you're a US citizen anywhere else in the world, please check your voter registration. With all that is going on, with all the distractions that are going on, nothing would be surprising in certain states if you are registered as a Democratic voter. So please check your registration if you're doing a mail-in vote, if possible. If any way possible, take it down to the official ballot box rather than merely posting. And if you can just encourage one other person to register to vote, it's none of your business which way they go, but if they're in your sphere, then it's a good likely that they will be voting for Biden or whomever the Democrat representative is in your area. So please encourage them to register. Now, huge thanks. One of my beautiful viewers from here in Australia, Margie, has made for me my own. Oops, sorry, I'll take it out of the plastic. It's a bit shiny with the plastic there. The most beautiful aura mandala for me. Margie, email me. Tell me what all the colours think. I would absolutely love to know. So thank you. That'll be having a pride of place. I don't encourage people to send me things, mainly because I just don't have the room at home. And I would much rather you donated to the local rescue shelter or something along those lines. But thank you so much, Margie. Margie or Margie, I do apologise if I get it wrong. So appreciated. Okay, where do I start? What I'm actually going to start with, this might be a little bit off track-ish, is I actually want to start with a reading on Trump's health again. Only because those of my viewers that have been with me for a long time will know that I kept getting, oh gosh, this was 12 months ago, I heard the loudest pop over Trump's head, saw him falling to the ground and getting rushed off as part of the health readings I was doing. Now, I just, being the human that I am, because what happens is that my guides will give me a message and then I will try and relay it in human terms, and sometimes the human gets in the way. I was perceiving that from my human form to be something like a stroke. Well, what happened over the weekend? I popped down to the ground and rushed off. Now, I'm not going to talk about what happened on the weekend. I've done several videos on that. And think I haven't got anything more to add aside from the fact that I was incredibly impressed by Joe Biden, his off-the-cuff speeches of compassion and unity and concern. It's come out in the news that he apparently called the families that were affected privately and personally, in great contrast to a certain other person who probably had one of his lackeys post on his Untruth Social just a broad comment about the families and then took himself golfing. So really interesting contrast there. But I want to have a look at Trump's health, because now that that particular segment appears to have been done and dusted in regards to the pop and the falling and the hustled off the stage and all very publicly, I want to have a look at the health again, because I do keep getting that he's going to have a vascular event, and it feels like it's either this is part as well, because I was getting confused about, is it his head or is it his torso, because I kept getting a feeling of an aneurysm or an exploding ulcer or something along those lines. So I'm using my Trip and Wait tarot, and if you can hear the rattling going on, that is me poker shuffling endlessly to make sure the cards are really well shuffled. So, guys, can I have an update, please? Apparently, Sue Chin was pretty vocal yesterday. If you hear a gruff voice, that's Meister, a male voice. If you hear a soft male voice, that's Noreen. And Sue Chin is my female guide, and she is sassy, bubblegum chewing. If I say hello, kitty, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, guys and girls now. Can I please have Suchin is new. She's advised me she's only here. She says for the duration. So basically until a uh, for the duration, as long as this dude is around, basically, is what she's telling me. The duration until after the election, after the swearing in and the inauguration, etc., and after it's settled down, because there's a lot that have a look at my Roger Stone video from a couple of weeks back if you want to know what I'm talking about. And here we've got the Sword of Truth, the volatile information in regards to the Sword of Truth. So while I'm talking about the election, it's I've been saying it for a while. It's going to get crazier before it gets better. So a lot to look at today. Just when I thought I was going to have the opportunity to catch up, let's have a look. Interestingly enough, there's multiple photos coming out of Trump at the RNC with no bandage, band-aid, no nothing on his ear, on the ear that was supposedly had a bullet go through it. But show me his health, other than what happened on the weekend. Other than what happened on the weekend, show me Trump's health. Show me, what do we need to know? Because I've always seen him not actually making it to the election in one piece. I mean, he won't pass over, but he won't make it in one piece. Okay, come on down. Let's have a look. Okay, the signifier card we've got here is, well, first of all, it's be careful what you wish for, but it's sitting there thinking it's got it all in the bag. Okay, I was asking about his health. A lot of emotions here, the emotions all lined up. So at the moment, Trump is regaling and being the oh goodness, what did he say? That it was a miracle and that God saved him, and Don Jr. was, he's the chosen one, and he's been fawned over by his I'm going to say sycophants, by his minions, for having survived this brutal attack. Well, you know what I think about the attack itself. So he's sitting in a place at the moment where he's like, yeah, I'm it. I've got it. It's me. Blah 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 blah. So emotionally, he's in this happy place. Okay, challenging this is some sort of, okay, thank you. Uh, if I ever say thank you, it means I've just had a message from one of my guides and I'm just acknowledging it. I was going to say challenged by some sort of contract and agreement, but no, they're telling me some sort of advice from a medical professional. To me, this symbol here looks very much like the Hippocratic oath symbol, the doctor's symbol of the sword with the entwining snake around it. This is, they told me that it's some doctor's message, advice, something along those lines, being told something by a medical professional that's going to challenge him emotionally. Okay, foundation of this reading, consultation. Now, Pentacles, this is, if I'm talking about conspiracy theories and all that sort of fun stuff, this is my dark money card, but I'm talking about his health. And Pentacles can mean opportunities, they can mean money, they can mean, but they can also mean health. Can mean things like nurturing and etc., documents, etc. for me. But what I'm talking about is health here. So what I'm really getting is there's some consultation going on behind the scenes in regards to his health. He may not have been told what it is what I'm wondering. Okay. I mean, we know he's not a stable genius, but let's see where this goes. In the past, the sword of truth, the sword of reality, piercing through the crown here, can also mean legal issues, major New Start legal issues. So I will be talking about Aileen Cannon a bit later in a different video. But I'm really getting, okay, thank you, that it's a reality that is piercing through the crown in the past. There's some truth, some reality that there is a consultation in regards to it. He may know. Okay, let's see where this goes. Crowning the reading, the King of Wands, a major player of importance bringing forth a message. Drawn to the fact that there's a salamander in the front. Now, I know the salamander is always here, but I don't usually notice it. But the salamander has the ability to regrow body parts. Okay, let's see where this goes. But I'm just feeling there's a major figure here bringing forward an important message that in the immediate future is going to bring a decision that needs to be made. Yet you've got the figure here, sitting here, well, they've got their dark aviator glasses on, but if you think of the actual Rider-Waite card, they're blindfolded. Other decks, they've got their eyes shut. It's almost like a la, 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 I don't want to make a decision about it. But there is a decision in regards to this truth that needs to be made externally. We've got the Three of Wands, the ship. Is it coming in or is it leaving the harbour? It's about something coming to a completion, a plan coming to completion. Okay. A message about, okay, thank you. A message about moving on, perhaps. Let's see where this goes internally. A message being brought forward. A lot of messaging here. A message being brought forward. And an articulate orator bringing forth information. Hopes and fears about the health of the king. The outcome is Trump himself, the dictator, my way or the highway, staying in control. He seems to have decided to keep this health information concealed, but it may find itself exposed with that high priestess. This is about hidden agendas being revealed. It's about higher spiritual self as well. But she's got the Torah here under her cloak. So it's about keeping this secret concealed. The Seven of Wands, fighting off the attack of the messaging. So there may be a rumour mill here. And a certain element drawing the wagon around. But you've got the spilt wine at the bottom here. Okay. We've got skilled work going on behind the scenes. But then we've got this card. Now, it's not death per se. It's about dramatic endings, new beginnings, but the Emperor has been trampled underfoot. Okay, we've got here the Magician trying to manifest, but we've got a lot of anxiety. We've got a Sword of Truth, the Queen of Swords bringing forth the truth about, I'm going to say medical truth, because queens are very feminine and nurturing. There's a harsh truth here that's coming forward in regards to an ending. I'm just going to say for Trump's health, having to pass the baton forward as he sits here on one side of the archway and the new generation moves through. There is a message here about his health that is going to put him in the spotlight, but it's going to be an uncomfortable spotlight. And then we have Tower moment. Moving on, the Six of Swords, because of this energy. Now, whether this is dementia, this is yeah, that's me breathing. Dementia, or due to his addictions. I just got the Sword, Page of Swords, truth being brought forward by a whistleblower that brings about a new beginning. Okay, this is probably the first time. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to move my light slightly there because it's in the way of my. This is probably the first time that I have done a reading on Trump's house and not got vascular cards. So let's see if we can nut it down a little bit closer. Okay. Just ask a bit more directly. So I've got itchy nose. There's horrifically windy day outside, blowing straight off Antarctica. Yeah, message about being forced to retreat and illness. First time ever without the vascular cut, so that's interesting. So I do wonder whether my humanness was getting in the way. Let's have a look. Show me, what is this health event that Trump is going to have? A really burdensome message, and this is the Minor Arcana Death card in regards to loss of something, loss of perhaps an emotional breakdown, or loss of ability. Show me, what is this? I'll just do a 3, 2, 1. What is this health event that is coming up? What is this health event? What is this health event? Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Right. All I can say is far out Brussels sprouts. I'm going to say, actually, I got this hit last night, but I'm being reminded of it before. And I'm going to use some weird language here so that the senses don't step in. But the boom boom stuff that was found in the young man's car was planted. I got the hit that it was planted there as a secondary backup in case he wasn't taken out at the time. So I'm just putting that out there. But what I'm getting is that when the information comes out about that this was what happened over the weekend was false flag pre-planned. If you're a Trump supporter, don't bother commenting. See you later. Go and find something that suits you instead. When it comes out that it's pre-planned, he's going to panic and attempt to flee, but it's going to be foiled. But I think that's when the health event is going to occur. I know I'm sounding conspiracy theorist and convoluted, but this is what I'm feeling. Okay, show me, show me, show me. What is this health event that is going to occur? What is this health event that is going to occur? Come on down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. Well, the money's not going to be there. There's a really powerful message that's going to come out. DOJ, FBI, that energy. New start, new start. And it can be my Joe Biden card, but it's very much in this instance overwhelming, something really, really significant that is going to be brought out by FBI, DOJ. That's sort of one of those departments that is going to literally mean that everything that Trump held dear is going to melt away. An offer being made. infighting or throwing under the bus. What's this offer? Okay, thank you. Presenting more chaos is basically what I've gotten out of that, and attempting to keep something significantly secret, and its exposure is going to bring about his downfall. Something he wants kept hidden, and it's going to be a downfall. And then we've got the Sword of Truth, and here's the Vascular card. Knew it would turn up eventually. There's something about a really chaotic, burdensome message that is going to be volatile from something that's happened in the past where it was just a big lie. Just a big lie that I'm going to say where he was the wounded warrior. I'm really getting that it is something. Well, here's my vascular card. I'm just gonna put it out there that when there is really powerful information that is released about something that happened that showed that it wasn't an attempt, and I hate it when I hear the news saying that the ASS word. I'm not going to say it in full. The life-taking attempt, because deep down, with every fibre of my being, when I hear that, I say, no, it's not. Smoke and mirrors, poor choice. Information is going to be brought forward about it, and he's going to find himself completely hemmed in. Okay. Oops, sorry, popped you up too quickly there. I'm just trying to avoid my big light there. Yeah. I am going to leave it there. Really interesting. Love it that you guys picked up that I've actually said that. Because to be honest, I do these videos, I put them out there, and I usually forget what I've said because I'm not grounded in my humanity when I'm doing these readings. I'm in with my guides. So, okay, I'm going to leave it there. I just really feel that when information comes out, it's going to just cause a whole world of hurt. Okay, keep safe. Love to you all. Just know that it's going to get really crazy in the next, I'm going to say, 4 to 5 months, because once the voting's done, I don't feel that that's going to be the end of it because we know what happened last time. And they've had another 4 years to plan. So pace yourself. Don't immerse yourself in the news cycle. If there's something that has been brought to your attention, look it up on somewhere like AP News or BBC News or any of those sorts of fairly non-biased news channels, the factual-based news channels in the written form, if you can. So look after yourselves, and I shall catch you shortly. Love to you all. Take care.